Mr. MLS Devakumar sir, Chairman sir, the respected Chairman to IEA APSC sir, and my hearty welcome to CV Sriram sir, immediate past Chairman, and our hearty welcome to PR Bhanmurthy sir, Professor of Civil Engineering, JNTUA, Chairman, UG Board of Studies, Civil Engineering sir. Good evening to everyone, and also hearty welcome to our beloved and respected all the members sir. Sir, now I am request to start the session to address the meeting. Mr. Chairman sir, Devakumar sir.
Sir, national anthem, sir.
Yes, sir. Before going to start our address,
Yes, sir.
let us have the IA song, sir. IA anthem.
Please start the IA anthem, Mr. Anil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
మేము ఇంజనీర్లం భవిష్యత్తు మార్గదర్శకులం మేము ఐ సైనికులం విజ్ఞానమే మాయుధం
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఖ్యాతిని అంతరిక్షం చేర్చిన విజ్ఞాన వీరులము 15 ఇంజనీరింగ్ విభాగాల మేధోమిరాయులం
భారత కళని సాకారం చేసే భారత వైజ్ఞానిక శిల్పులం
భారత కళని సాకారం చేసే భారత వైజ్ఞానిక శిల్పులం
విశ్వేశ్వరయ్య స్ఫూర్తితో ఎన్నో ఆవిష్కరణలు చేశాము డాక్టర్ కేఎలురావు మేధోశక్తిని అందిపుచ్చుకొని నాగార్జున సాగర్ లాంటి కీర్తి కిరీటాలను రూపొందిస్తున్నాము నార్లా తాతారావు జ్ఞాన జ్యోతిని భారత కాంతి శిఖరాన శ్రీశైల విద్యుత్తు లాంటి జ్యోతి పుంజాలను నిర్మిస్తున్నాము
దేశ పురోగతిని పరుగు పెట్టించే ఇంజనీర్లుగా కంకణం కట్టా భారత కళల్ని సాకారం చేసే భారత వైజ్ఞానిక శిల్పులం విశాఖ ఉక్కు రాయలసీమ థర్మల్ మా సామర్థ్యానికి సాక్ష్యం
శ్రీహరికోటే మా మేధో శక్తిని గగనతలాన విజయంగా లిఖించింది
ఇంజన్లు రాకెట్లు మిసైళ్ళు రోడ్లు రైళ్లు వంతెనలు నీటి పారుదల విద్యుత్తు కంప్యూటర్లు
ఇలా అన్ని తెలిపెగా మా వైజ్ఞానిక నైపుణ్యాల పరిణతిని ప్రతి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఇంజనీరు ఒక వైజ్ఞానిక యుగవారధి రూపం
భారత కళల్ని సాకారం చేసే భారత వైజ్ఞానిక శిల్పులం
ఎగురుతోంది ఐ జెండా నిత్య ఆవిష్కరణల జెండాగా ఎస్కి శిక్షణ కేంద్రం, జ్ఞానరాశి ప్రకాశం, ఇంజనీరింగ్ విభాగాలు ఎన్నున్నా అంత ఒకే కుటుంబం. ఈ ఐ జెండా పెంచిందిగా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ గౌరవం. ఇది మా ఆంధ్ర గీతం, వైజ్ఞానిక రాగం, భారతదేశాన్ని ప్రపంచ అగ్రగామిగా నిర్మించే విజ్ఞాన శ్రామికులం.
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఇంజనీరు నీవే కదా, భారతదేశ జ్ఞాన సంపద.
జై ఇంజనీర్, జై జై ఐఏ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, జై జై
ఐఏ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్.
ఎస్ సార్, మునిసిన సార్ కంటిన్యూ సార్.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for participating in this event. And IEA, again, welcome to the distinguished, our chief guest, Bhanumurthy sir, and respected our chairman, sir, MLS Devakumar sir, and our honorary secretary, A.V. Naresh Babu garu, and our immediate past chairman, C.V. Sriram garu, and our respected members also, sir. I request Mr. Chairman, sir, to address the meeting, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Is my voice is audible, sir?
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్ సార్.
Audible, sir.
Thank you, Engineer Muri Srinivasarao garu, who is a consultant engineer and practicing engineer from Srikakulam. Thank you for inviting me. He is a state committee member from Civil Engineering Division. And Honorary Secretary, Dr. Professor A.V. Naresh Babu garu, Professor of Electrical and Head of Electrical Engineering, VVIT University, Nambur. And Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker, my Guru, Professor P.R. Bhanumurthy garu, Senior Professor in Civil Engineering from JNTU Anantapur. And our state committee members, Engineer K.N.S. Prakash Rao and other state committee members, and prominent participants joined, Dr. Nayani Kishornath garu, scientist, DRDO, he is a project director for Agni 4, and Professor Kalyan Kumar and Professor Madhavi from JNTU, Dr. Vishwanath from JNTU, and Thangaraj Keshavan sir, he is a regular our participant for all the programs from Tamil Nadu. And we are having Kalluri Sheshameshwarama, Vice Principal of JNTU Pulvendula. And we are having so many other. Ranjan Parvez sir is also joined. Very thankful to you, sir. And G. Venkat Subbaya from former chairman of Telangana State Center IEA and the present council member. And we are having Krishna Jujare garu. He is a manager of electrical engineering from Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. And we are having all prominent members who joined online, and there are few members joined on YouTube also, as some of the members were supplied with YouTube. People are also joined in YouTube. So on behalf of Andhra Pradesh State Center Institution of Engineers, as a chairman, I welcome all of you for this program titled Magic of Excel. So, friends, as I know, Professor Bhanumurthy Garu very since long time, and definitely I'm sure that you will enjoy the magic of Excel in this today's session. And on behalf of Institution of Engineers, I feel it is a privilege to have such a great speaker as one of the technical experts and giving a session on this, which is very useful content for every engineer, not only for engineer, even for common citizen. It is very essential. So, Institute of Engineers, as all of you know, it is established in the year 1920. So, almost it is completed 100 years plus legacy is there. So, initially, Institute of Engineers started for uplifting the technical knowledge amongst the working engineers. And it is used to be give engineering degrees. And initially, even IITs were started with the permission of IEA. So IEA inspected for establishment of IITs, and on permission of IEA, IITs were established in the initial days in the post-independent times. So in 1935 itself, IEA got worldwide recognition because of Royal Charter recognition by the then British government. And because of that, all the engineers are members of IEA, being treated as prominent engineers in the world. So many of the teachers and many of the industrialists, many of the practicing engineers are becoming members in IEA. And there is a scope for students also to become student members in IEA. So after completion of your BTech degrees, you can become associate members once if you are already enrolled as a student member with IEA. So if any students who are joined or any other non-members join, you can consult the nearby local centers of IEA, or otherwise you can visit ieaindia.org website. You can find all the details, or you can visit our Andhra Pradesh IEA website also, IEA APC website. You can find all the details. So we are Institute of Engineers since its inception is creating a lot of avenues for disseminating technical information for all the people who are practicing and who are working and who are in the academic and research areas. And it is having 7 forums working in different areas, starting with sustainability, water, quality, and we are having one institute called Engineering Staff College of India, located at Hyderabad, which is catering needs of training the engineers of various departments of government and industry. So with this long legacy of IEA, we are always cherish sharing good knowledge amongst all the members. So this session is having such a relevance, and Excel is being used by many of members. And in fact, when we were discussing with Professor Bhanumurthy Garu, in fact, we are not even using 1% of capability of Excel. And there are a lot of options available, a lot of fun we can create, and a lot of work can become very easy. And that all he experienced, and he is a supporter of technology, and he is putting a lot of efforts in making our practicing using technology for betterment of our professions. So I am very much thankful for the organizers, especially our team of immediate past Chairman Sriram Garu and Dr. Naresh Garu, Under Secretary, and today's convener Muni Srinivasarao Garu for arranging this program. And I am very happy to chair this program as a chairman of IEA Andhra Pradesh State Center. So with this note, I am sure that all the participants will get a lot of enrichment and fun through this session. And we request Professor Bhanumurthy Garu to consider to have a series of sessions. Why? Because I think one session is not possible to complete a lot of tools and this thing. Maybe with the depending upon the feedback of the members and depending upon the demand from the members. This is my personal request to Professor Bhanumathi Garu. And I request IEA Andhra Pradesh to host such a similar programs down the line. So I'm very much thankful for giving this opportunity, and I wish this program a grand success. So over to you, Munisar Garu. Thank you all of you. Munisar Garu, you have to unmute.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, Chairman, sir. Already you told about our distinguished chief guest, Sri Bhanumathi sir, biodata. I think you know very well about him, sir. And also, I am proud of him to read his biodata, and it's my I feel it's my privilege to reveal this all his some of the part. Actually, our Anil said that if we want to tell everything about Bhanumathi sir, it is not possible, because it is a 24 pages and more and more he got in his life, sir.
You can be very brief, sir. You can be very brief.
So many lives history he got in one life, in single life, I think. And the Chairman sir's request is very exactly correct, sir. In one single session, it is not possible, maybe. So, first of all, I have to explain your biodata to our committee members, sir. Professor Dr. P. R. Bhanumathi is a distinguished academician and a transportation engineering expert with over 35 years of teaching, research, consultancy, and administrative experience. Bhanumathi sir took a good subject, transportation is the good subject in civil engineering. As said by our beloved past Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru Garu, sir, told that if any country have to develop, then transportation is the very most essential to the nation. So that's why I think Bhanumathi sir took that subject as his special subject. And he obtained his BTech in civil engineering from Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, and MTech in transportation engineering from Regional Engineering College, NIT, Warangal, securing university first rank. So we have to applaud all the members to Bhanumathi sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And PhD in transportation engineering from JNTU University, Hyderabad. He is a fellow of the Institution of Engineers, India, and a life member of several prestigious professional bodies, including the Indian Roads Congress. Oh, very nice, sir. IRC, Indian Society for Technical Education, ISTE, and Institution of Urban Transportation also. Professor Bhanumathi sir has made significant contributions to the fields of traffic engineering, transportation planning, urban transportation systems, traffic analysis, and highway engineering. He has published over 45 technical papers. Very nice, sir. In reputed national and international journals and conferences. Guided more than 100 MTech dissertations. Congratulations, sir. And successfully supervised 4 PhD scholars while continuing to mentor doctoral research. He has coordinated several government-sponsored research and consultancy projects for organizations such as the Hyderabad Traffic Police, Municipal Corporation of Hyderabad, Airport Authority of India, Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation, and MHRD, contributing extensively to urban traffic management and transportation planning. Very excellent, sir. Throughout his career, Professor Bhanumathi Garu has held several key administrative positions, including Director of Industrial Consultancy Services, Director of Academic Audit, Head of the Department of Civil Engineering, Director of Evaluation, Director of Admissions, Director of Foreign Affairs and Alumni Matters, and Officer on Special Duty Examinations at JNTU Anantapuram. A recognized authority in transportation engineering. He has served on numerous technical advisory committees of the government of Andhra Pradesh, HMDA, APCRDA, and other agencies, and has delivered more than 75 invited lectures at prestigious national institutions and professional organizations. This is the Bhanumurthy sir, very excellent career, sir. So we have to apply Sir Bhanumurthy sir's career, and please, I request him to take the session, sir, on a technical session on magic of Excel today. Please take over, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice words. And I'm very much thankful. First of all, I feel it a great honor to be the keynote speaker today. And I profusely thank Professor Devakumar, Chairman of IAAP State Center, and also the Honorary Secretary, Professor A.V. Naresh Babu Garu, convener of today's meeting, Engineer M. Srinivas Rao Garu, past Chairman Sriram Garu, and all other office bearers of IAAP State Center. I profusely thank all of you for giving me this opportunity. Indeed, it is a great honor for me. And I am also thankful to all the audience. There are many distinguished professors, distinguished researchers, and I'm happy that some of my colleagues from JNTUA are also here. Professor Sheshma Garu, and then Professor Kalyan Kumar and others are also here. Scientist from DRDO is also here. So I thank all of you for joining this session. And I'm extremely happy for the interest shown by all of you in this particular subject. So as rightly pointed out by Professor Devakumar, it is not possible to cover Excel in one single session because Excel is an ocean. Many of us use Excel only for addition, subtraction, and then multiplication. We use Excel something like a calculator. But Excel is the most widely used data analysis tool in the world. The backbone of most of the data analysis process throughout the world is Excel, even now. There are so many functions and features of Excel which many of us do not know. But before I proceed, let me give a disclaimer. I am not an expert in Excel. I am only a passionate student of Excel. I am very enthusiastic. I am enthralled by the magic of Excel. So, I'm not an expert in computers. I'm not an expert in Excel. Still, I have to learn a lot. But whatever I have learned, that itself enthralled me like anything, because it is a sheer magic. So if you really understand what you can do with Excel, it is nothing less than magic, actually. That's why when Professor Devakumar wanted me to give a title for this, I said Magic of Excel. Because you can see magic that can be seen on the screen by a few functions used in Excel. So I earnestly acknowledge that among the audience there may be people who know Excel better than me. I acknowledge that. And I assume that there are all kinds of people here, right from the people who do not know the basic functions, and maybe up to the level of people who are using Excel in their daily life for data analysis. So it is very difficult to organize a lecture covering such a vast spectrum of audience. And let me also confess one thing. Normally, whenever I give a lecture, I plan very meticulously. I prepare my presentations very meticulously. I work for them at least for 1 week or so. But unfortunately, this time, since yesterday, I was not keeping good health. I could not concentrate much on today's presentation. So I profusely apologize if I am not well organized in my presentation. Okay, with these few words, let me directly enter into my presentation. First of all, let me give you a brief history of Excel, how Excel has emerged. So first of all, I think I should share my screen now. I'll share my entire screen, okay? So please tell me whether my...
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So now let us briefly understand the history of Excel. I don't take much time. So actually in 1982, Microsoft had a spreadsheet program. Excel is called a spreadsheet program. So it had a spreadsheet program. It was called Multiplan. But at that time, there was also another spreadsheet program operating on DOS basis. That is Lotus 123. So Lotus 123 was very popular, and Microsoft's Multiplan could not beat Lotus. So there was a tough competition between Multiplan and Lotus at the time. So then what happened was, in 1985, Microsoft launched its first version of Excel. And this first version of Excel was launched for MacBook, which is Apple's laptop that works on Apple's operating system, iOS. So Macintosh, all of you know it is called. So in 1985, Excel is born exclusively for Mac computers. But later on, Excel 2 was released for Windows 2. But at that time, Windows 2 was also not very popular. Even people were using DOS only. So Excel has also developed, Microsoft has also developed an Excel version that can be used in DOS, so that they can compete with the Lotus 123. Now, finally in 1988, Microsoft Excel overtook the market compared to Lotus 123. It emerged as one of the best data analysis software. And in 1990, this Excel was bundled into what was called Microsoft Office. Till 1990, Microsoft Office was having Word and PowerPoint. And in 1990, Excel was also made a part of Microsoft Office suite. And in 1993, Lotus could not compete with Excel because it was still operating mostly on DOS. It could not transform into Windows platform. So slowly, I think Excel started dominating. The major thing happened in 1993 when Excel introduced VBA, Visual Basic Application, basic for applications. So, which is something like you can program the analysis. Now your analysis became programmable. So this changed Excel completely into a different level. So this is a turning point, we should say, in the history of Excel. Now, again, in 2007, a ribbon was introduced. Ribbon is nothing but what you see on the top of the Excel interface, all the tabs and all the icons, groups of different tabs, that is called ribbon. And then earlier Excel used to be .xls format, and now it has emerged into XML based XLSX format. Now you may be astonished to know that a single Excel sheet, whenever you open Excel, is equal, whenever I think somebody
I
can please,
request,
Please, please
all
mute
the
all the
members.
members, sir.
mute, please. Anil,
Except,
you can mute.
except speaker, sir. Mute all the members, please.
Okay, sir.
Anil, please.
so,
Sir, continue, sir.
so now if you open an Excel, normally what you see is called a worksheet, and the entire entire file is called workbook. You will be opening an Excel workbook, and depending on your settings, there may be a single worksheet opening, or there may be 2 sheets, 3 sheets, 4 sheets. You can customize that, how many worksheets you want to have when you open the Excel. But if you take a single worksheet, that means when you open the workbook, you will have a worksheet. Now, can you imagine how many rows it will have, how many columns it will have? A worksheet size is 10,48,576 rows. You can store 10,48,576 records in so many rows, and how many columns? 16,384 columns. This is a single worksheet. You can imagine how much large data you can store in a single worksheet. And how many worksheets can be there in an Excel workbook? There is no limit. It depends on the memory of your computer. It depends on your system. But definitely, when you have large number of data, large number of records, then the system will slow down. So now this is where we are now. So many new functions were introduced later in 2010. Say Power Pivot came, Power Query came, and then new functions like XLOOKUP and all those things came into Excel. Now the latest Excel today is Office 365. Excel is a part of Office 365 right now, and it has integrated many AI tools. Python is integrated into Excel. Copilot AI is integrated into Excel. There are so many functions which were not there earlier, and this is the brief history of Excel, and this is 4 decades of Excel, right from 1982, when they had a software called Multiplan, and today where the Excel is integrated with the cloud as well as AI. In between now, we also have Power BI, which is a business intelligence software tool, which extensively relies on Excel. So Excel is more than a spreadsheet. It is not simply a spreadsheet program. It changed millions of people in finance, science, education, and business how to think and how to manipulate data. So more than 40 years after Multiplan's debut, it remains one of the most widely used applications in history. So this is the history of Excel. Okay, this is the history of Excel. So with this small background, I would like to start my lecture on magic of Excel. Now, of course, this is the title slide. Now, before I proceed further, my sincere and humble thanks to all my online gurus. I learned Excel through online. I have innumerable gurus online, starting from Ambati Durga Prasad, an young man who teaches Excel in Telugu freely in YouTube channels. All these people teach Excel in YouTube channels online. Ambati Durga Prasad has computeradda.com. Chandu, he is a person who resides in New Zealand. He is a freelancer. Chindeep Chadda, he is in Canada. Sumit Bansal, he also lives in USA. Satish Davale, he is in India. He teaches Excel both in English and Hindi. Deepak, as I said, Deepak Edward. Satish Davale had Satish Davale is having more than one YouTube channels like Learn More, Skill Course, etc. Nabil Murad is a professor in California. Now he has one channel like Office Instructor. Laila Garani, she stays in US. John Ashraf, Minda Tracy, Manoj Kumar is in India. He speaks about Excel. He teaches Excel in Hindi. So there are many more gurus. I deeply acknowledge the knowledge what I have received from all of them. Now, I'm going to concentrate mainly on these things in my lecture course. And I don't know whether I can complete because it all depends on time. So first of all, I will start with the data types. Then I will start referencing, formatting, what are some advanced functions in Excel. If time permits, we can talk about pivot tables and also infographics. So these are the things what I would like to talk about today. So directly I will open some Excel book and then I will start discussing about data types. Okay. Now what I will do is, I will open a new sheet. I think all of you can see new. Now I have opened a blank workbook. I hope all of you are able to see. I think, is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. To some extent, you can maximize it, sir.
Sir?
Visible. If you maximize it, it is better, sir. Maximize it to some extent, sir.
It is visible.
Visible,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, I will increase the. I will
Increase. Yes, sir. Now it is very clear, sir.
So now you can see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Very clear, sir. Very clear.
This is called. You can see this is the interface of the Excel. This is the interface of the Excel. Whatever you have on the top, it is called ribbon. Ribbon has got a lot of tabs like file, home, insert, and then here below the tabs we have groups: clipboard, font, alignment, number. These are called groups. In each group we have some commands. So this entire thing, whatever you have on the top, is called a ribbon of Excel. And on the top again we have, this is called quick access toolbar, and these are called cells, and this is what is called Excel worksheet. You can see here sheet 1. By default, the first sheet that is opened is called sheet 1. So I think all of you know the basics. But then, say for example, this is first cell. First cell is referred by what is the column and what is the row. Say this is column A, this is row 1. So this first cell is called as A1. That is in column A, row 1. Where can you find this name? You can find this here. I think all of you are able to see this. Okay. I think if I can show you. See here. Here you have one small opening. This is the name of the cell. Okay, that is the name of the cell. That is the name of the cell, A1. You can see here. So if I go to some other cell, so this is A3. If I go to this cell, this is C3. So this is called name bar. And here on the other side, we have what is called formula bar. So these are all the names given to this ribbon, etc. I don't go into that thing. Now, suppose if you want to know how many rows are there. So we are in the first row now. Suppose Control Shift down arrow. Control Shift down arrow. We will go to the actually last last row. Then just now I told you how many rows we have. More than 10 lakh and odd rows we have. Okay. Say now I think if I don't enlarge it, then you can see that. Okay, no problem. Let us not go into that again. Now, what are the various data types we have in Excel? We have number data type. See, if all of you know these basic things, you can stop me and we can go to some advanced things. Otherwise, I will start with some basic things. So the data can be in number format, data types or number, or data can be in text format, or data can be what is called Boolean data. Basically, these are the three types what we have. Of course, we have date also as one of the data types, but let me tell you about the date. For example, number. Now I am entering some numbers. Say 256, enter. Suppose 45,678, I am entering. 23,145, I am entering. Now what is that you can see here? Once I enter the number, all the numbers are right aligned. I think all of you can see that. So by default, the number is right aligned in Excel. Excel recognizes the data. If it is a number, it aligns it to the right. If it is a text, it aligns it to the left. Suppose say now I write my name, Bhanumurthy. Okay. You see it is aligned to the left. Suppose say I will write Shankar. It is aligned to the left. So by default, any text is aligned to the right. Any number is aligned to the left. Okay. Boolean means it is true or false. It is a logical value. It is a logical value. Normally, false is taken as 0, true is taken as 1. So that is a result of some logical question. That is called a Boolean data. So it is also a number. True means 1. False means 0. Now suppose say I enter a date. To enter a date, suppose say I want to enter today. There is a function. If you want to enter today, enter. So today is 1/8/2026. Okay. Now, let me tell you one thing. Date is treated as a number in Excel. I don't know how many of you know that. Though we are seeing a date here, behind that, Excel treats date as a number only. That's why you can perform mathematical operations on dates. For example, we have 1/8/2026. Here, I want to have what is the date after 5 days from this. So I will say is equal to this date plus 5. Okay. Now you can see when I am typing a formula, this formula is visible in the formula bar here. I hope all of you are able to see in the formula bar at the top. Whatever we write here, that appears here. Okay. So now I am writing this E3 plus 5. Now I can click this sign here, or I can press enter. Now if I enter, you see 1/8/2026, 5 days are added, 6/8/2026. What does it mean? It means that dates can work as numbers. In fact, date is stored as a number only. Suppose say, what is the first number? Suppose say if I write 1, it is January 1st, 1900. For example, you can see I have written 1 here, right? It is a number. Now, here, I think all of you are able to see here in the format column where my cursor is there. I think all of you are able to see, hopefully, right? Are you able to see? This is general format, right? Now what I will do is this 1, I will convert into date. I will convert into short date. You see what is that? 11/1900. So Excel treats dates as numbers. Now, for example, what is 6/8/2026? If you convert that into number format, suppose number format, it is 46/240. That means that from 11/1900, today is 46,240th day. So that is the meaning of that. Okay. So the point what I would like to emphasize is dates are stored as numbers in Excel. So that is one thing what we have to understand. So this is about data types, what we have in Excel. There are some functions also in Excel to find out what is the data type, whether to know. So for example, a number can be converted into a text also. For example, I have 256. 256 I can convert into a text. Instead of a number, I will go here. I will use text format. Now you see it becomes a text. It is left aligned. It is left aligned. Now these two are still numbers. They are right aligned. Now one interesting thing is, I want to add all these things. Can I add one text and two numbers? That is the question. All of you know that for adding numbers in Excel, we use sum. Suppose sum. Sum is the function what we use. So the moment you type sum, you will get all those values here. So once you press tab, that function comes onto this formula bar. Now what it needs numbers. Number one, number two. You can individually select this, comma, this, comma, this, or otherwise you can directly select from here to here. All of you know that. Then we close that bracket. Then we click this either tick button or we can press enter. Okay, what happens now? You see, now it has taken this also as a number, though it is a text format. It has taken this as a number. Now one interesting thing is, you can also add number. Say you remember this 69079, right? That is the total of all these things. Now suppose instead of sum, I use another formula. I don't use sum formula. Okay, I will delete that. Here what I will do is, I will say is equal to this plus this plus this. I will use this. Then what happens? You see, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Because you can use the equal to formula. Suppose say I have some other numbers. Let us say I have 256 here, number. I have 45,678, which is a number. I have 23,145, which is a number. Suppose I will use same formula here, is equal to this plus this plus this. Okay, I will say equal to. Now I get the total, but I am not getting the same thing here. Do you realize why that is happening? Because one of this is a text. Though it is appearing as a number, it is not a number. It is a text. Now, of course, there is a way to convert a text into number. Suppose, let me see. No, it will not work. So, you cannot use this formula, though many times we use equal to adding all the numbers. We assume that it is equal to using some function. Some function has got some different capabilities. Some function is called an aggregating function. In Excel, there are different kinds of functions, aggregating functions, which summarize the data over a range. Here we use some terminology. We use some terminology like range. What is a range? Range can be a series of cells in one column like this, or it can be series of cells in one row like this. Okay, so when you have that, that can be called as a range. And we can also have array. Array means series of values in certain rows and also as well as columns. So this is called an array. So Excel has got different terminology for data. So it can take a range of cells and perform some operations on them, or it can take an array and perform some operations on them. So like that, these are some of the terminologies what we use for Excel. So now we also have one important thing that is called referencing. Referencing means, so for example, I will clear all this data here, whatever is there, I will clear that. Now I will write some few numbers here, 1456, enter 456, okay, and so here already this I have converted into a text, that's why it is showing that green flag on that side. So I will convert this into a number. So now that should go. I will say convert to number, so that should go. So now 123, 365. Okay. Now this is also I think I have formed as a text. I will convert this into number. Now 45, 23, 14, 236. Now here I will add these two things. Okay, is equal to this plus this. You see this. What is that we are adding? We are adding B3 and C3. What is B3? We are referencing this value 1456 by the name of that cell under B row in third column. Okay. This is called relative reference. Why relative reference? I will tell you within a short while. And what is this? In C column, this is the third row, C3. Now I will press enter. I will get the value. I want to do the same thing for all others. Now what I can do is, here you can see a small, I will zoom it further. You can see a small square here at the corner. This is called fill handle. The moment you take, you see the cursor normally will have a plus sign like this, but the moment you take your cursor to the fill handle, the cursor changes its shape. You can see it becomes a small plus, but earlier it was a different plus. Okay. Now I will go to this. I will double click. If I double click, the same thing will be copied till the end of the data. You see, up to this point, simply I am double clicking. Instead of double clicking, you can also drag it down. So many ways of doing that. But now my point is, what is the formula here? B3 plus C3. Okay, I will write here B3 plus C3. Okay, this is the formula what we had in this cell. Okay, B3. Now what is the formula here? B4 plus C4. You see, B4 plus C4. Now we have copied the same formula. B3, C3 we have copied, but it has become B4, C4. Next cell it becomes B5, C5. You can see here in the formula bar. Next cell it becomes B6, C6. Now this is because of relative reference. It is called relative reference. Relative reference means, now for this cell, it is B3, C3. So what the Excel understands is, I have to take the value from B3. B3 means what? 2 cells to the left of this cell. So I have to take a value which is 2 cells to the left of this cell, and also a value which is 1 cell left to this cell. I have to add them. So that is how it realizes the relative reference. So when we copy the same thing here, it does the same thing. It takes the value from 2 cells left to that of this cell and 1 cell left to that cell. So this is called relative reference. There is also one thing called absolute reference. Now, absolute reference means what? Suppose say here, I have some values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Now, I want to multiply them with something like 0.5. Let us say here I have 0.5 value. Okay. And I want to have here, I think already it is 7. I have not yet started. Okay. Now, suppose is equal to this multiplied by this. Okay. I will enter. So 10 multiplied by 0.5 will give you 5. Suppose I want to copy the same formula for the others also. I want to multiply 20 with 0.5, 30 with 0.5. I want to multiply same. So I will copy this. I will drag this. Now what happened? Say it is not 20 into 0.5. It is not 30 into 0.5. You see what is happening here? You thought that if you copy this formula 10 into 0.5, same thing will happen, but it is not happening. Why? What is the reason? Because here it is B3 into C2. That means 1 cell to the left multiplied by cell value on the top. So when you come here, what is the value 1 cell to the left? 20. What is the value 1 cell to the top? 5. 20 into 5, 100. When you come here, 1 cell to the left, 30. And what is on the top? 100. 30 into 100, 3000. You see, many times this creates a lot of confusion for the Excel users because they forget to lock the reference. You have to fix this value. You have to fix this value. So it cannot be relative reference in these cases. You want to multiply everything by 0.5. Okay. So I want to multiply 10 also with 0.5. So what I will do, I will take this, multiply, I will take this, I have to lock it or I have to freeze it. There is a shortcut for freezing that is called function F4. Now what I will do is, I will simply go to the function tab in my laptop, function F4. Function F4, you can see, will put $sign before C, $sign before 2. When you find $sign, you can also type manually $sign. But once there is a $sign, both column and row are fixed. So this is 0.5, this is fixed. So even if you copy this, say for example, even if you copy this, say is equal to this multiplied by this, now function F4. Okay. Now I am entering 10 into 0.5 is 0.5. I will copy this formula. You see, everywhere it works now. Why? When you come here, it is B4, but what happened to the other cell? It is still $C, $2. That is a absolute reference. So this is where many times our data analysis gives us something different than what we expect, and we fail to realize that we have forgotten to lock the cells. So locking the cells can be done by a shortcut by pressing the F4 value, function values. Now, Let me tell you something about formatting here. So this is what I said. I am not having a proper organized presentation. Whatever comes to my mind, I will tell you. Now, what do you mean by formatting? There are two types of formatting in Excel. One is called custom formatting. Another is called conditional formatting. Of course, conditional formatting you can see in the home tab. Say we are in the home tab. In the home tab, here we have conditional formatting. I think all of you are able to see that. Conditional formatting. Okay. See, I will outline that here on the top of this. You can see conditional formatting. All of you are able to see that, I think. So we have here conditional formatting. Conditional formatting means we can format the cells based on certain condition, or we can also custom format. Custom format means we can say, I want the values to look like this in this cell. That is called custom formatting. So how we can go for custom formatting? First of all, let us try to understand custom formatting. Say, for example, here, okay, I want something like this. Okay, I will clear all these things. Now, let us say I have some different values for 56, and here I have 74,562, and here I have 32. Here I have 136, let us say. This is looking something odd. I want all these numbers to be looking similar. Similar means what? Say this is having 5 digits. I want all the numbers to have 5 digits. This is 10 only. How can it have 5 digits? So if it has to have 5 digits, it should have 3 zeros in the front. But if I type 3 zeros, it will not take. Suppose I will type before this 0, 0, 0. Okay, I will enter. Excel will not take zeros in front of numbers. Suppose 456 is there. I will go to here. I will type 0, 0. You can see in the formula bar, I am typing 0, 0, 4, 5, 6. I am entering, but it is not taking. How should I make all this into 5 digits without losing their value? Now there comes the conditional, there comes the custom formatting. What I will do is, I will select all these values. There are different ways of formatting. Going to formatting, you can right click. Here you will find format cells. One option is there, format cells. I will click that. Once I click that, this pop-up opens. You can format number, you can format alignment, you can format font, so many things you can format. But what I want is, I want to custom format this. That means I want to customize. I want to format according to my needs. Now, what is the format presently is applied? You can see here, it is general formatting. General formatting is applied. Now, instead of general formatting, I want to apply my own custom formatting. What is my custom formatting? I want 5 digits to be displayed. How can I tell Excel that I need 5 digits? I will type 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is 5 digits. You can see once I type 0, 0, 0, what is happening to 10? It is becoming 0, 0, 0, 1, 10. I will say OK. You see, all the numbers, they are formatted into 5 digits. Now, this custom formatting is very useful in Excel, which many people do not know. So, for example, I want to type Aadhaar numbers. Okay. Suppose I have some data regarding Aadhaar numbers. Okay. I have Aadhaar numbers. All of you know that Aadhaar numbers are totally 12 digits. Say 5623 4578 9632. And there can be another Aadhaar number. Okay. 3214 5689 7412. You see what is happening in Excel? The moment I type a bigger value, the value is getting converted into exponential value. Okay. Suppose I type 7895 6412 3214. See, I want other numbers, but I am not getting other numbers. What should I do? I will select all these. I can right click and I can go to format cells. Right click, I can go to format cells, or there is another shortcut. If you select and press Ctrl and 1 simultaneously, Control button and number 1, it goes to format cells. Now in custom, what I will do is, instead of general, I will format other numbers, say 0000 space 0000 space 0000. This is how other numbers are normally printed, right? So you can see how they appear on the top sample. Now I will say OK. Now you see they are properly formatted. So these are small nuances what one should know. How to format phone numbers. Okay, with quotes. Suppose you want quotes to be written within the brackets, you can use custom formatting. So like that, formatting is very, very important thing. The shortcut for formatting is Control 1. There is something other called custom formatting, conditional formatting. So far what we have discussed is custom formatting. So custom formatting has got many other things which you can use for your analysis. Okay. For example, here I have some values, 10, minus 20, then 56, then 23, then minus 89, then 27. Oh, sorry, I did not get the values properly. I will delete the values. Say 10, enter. Okay, I am writing. I am typing on the column which I have customized. Okay, I will take some other column. I will take A. I will write 10. Enter. Minus 56, 32, or 324 maybe. Minus 78. Now 32. Okay. Now I want to format these things so that the positive value is in green color, the negative value is in red color. Okay. I want to format like this. How can I do that? I can go for Control 1, formatting the cell. I will use custom formatting. So instead of general, what I will do is, I will open a square bracket. I will say green. Okay, green means a positive value. Okay, green means a positive value. And then I will say red within the brackets, red within a square brackets. So red is a negative value. Suppose I'll say OK. Now you see the colors are changed. All the positive values are in green. The negative value is in red. But the negative sign is missing. But if you press on this cell, what you see on this formula bar, what is the value of this? You can still see it is minus 56. Is it not? Internally it is minus 56 only. But because of your formatting, it is showing as a red number. Red number means negative number. That is what you have formatted. Suppose you want to have minus also. Along with this red, you want to have minus also. Then what you can do is, again you go for formatting, custom 1. Here instead of general, what you can do is, you can say minus say after red, I want minus sign also. Minus, I want some numbers. Okay, numbers I can represent by hash, any number of hashes. Okay. Okay. Now you see, you will also get minus. So you can do a lot of things with custom formatting. You can do a lot of things. So for example, another thing I will show you. Professor Dev, how much time I can take? I am sorry, already it is 7:14.
Yes, sir. 7:30, sir.
Yes, sir.
By 7:30. Okay. Now I think okay, I think some of these basic things I can skip because I want to show what is the magic of Excel, where the magic of Excel lies. Okay. Now we do not know many things in Excel. That is what I said. So now I will clear all the formats, whatever I have. So here we have clear formats. I will clear all the formats. Okay. Now I will make this cell small. Now there are many characters in Excel about which we do not know. For example, curly brackets are there in Excel. Curly brackets can be used. Say for example, here I will use curly brackets. So I will write is equal to, I am starting curly bracket. I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am closing curly bracket. So you can see here is equal to, within curly brackets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I have written. What will it give you? You see, it will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 cells in a row. That is in 5 columns. So curly bracket is considered as a list in Excel. Suppose I don't want these things to be in a row. I want them in a column. What I can do is, instead of comma, I will put semicolon. I will put semicolon. Wherever comma is there, I will put semicolon. Semicolon is an indication that I need them in a column, not as a row. I enter. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will get as a row. So these are some of the things which we do not know. So for example, you want to have serial numbers. You want to have serial numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. Maybe sometimes depending on your database, you need to have serial numbers 1 to, so let us say 1 to 10,000. Now can you go on typing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Of course, there is another way. You can type 1 and 2 and you can drag. It will go on giving 3, 4. But 10,000 numbers you need. Now, is it possible to go on dragging? Say for example, if I type 1, if I type 2, okay, then if I select both these things, if I go to this fill handle, if I drag, then I will get 3, 4 continuation, 3, 4, 5, etc. But can you do that if you want 10,000 numbers in the serial number column? Is it possible? No, it is extremely difficult, right? When you are handling a large database. Now there is also one more thing. Many people know this. 1, 2, if you drag here. But without typing 2 also you can do that. How you can do that without typing 2? Suppose you have typed 1, you select 1, you go to fill handle, you press Control. You see what happens now when you press Control. I will zoom it a little further. Now you see, normally it is a plus. If I press Control, you can see there are 2 pluses. There is a small plus at the top, right? Now I will drag it. Now I will get 1, 2, 3, 4. Many people do not know this trick. Many people think that 1, 2 shall be typed and then it should be dragged. Okay, this is not what I want to say. Now I want to tell you how to get 10,000 numbers. For that there is a function called sequence. Sequence, you can see once I type sequence, the function name comes here, returns a sequence of numbers. Now, whenever you want to select a function, normally you press tab. When you press tab, what it says, how many number of rows you want. I want 10,000 rows. Okay. Once I give that, next is columns. Columns, you can see columns are in square brackets. These are all called arguments, and this is called syntax of sequence formula or syntax of sequence function. For any function, there will be a syntax. Whatever are there after this function within the brackets, they are called arguments. Now, some of the arguments are within square brackets. The arguments which are within the square brackets are optional arguments. Optional means you need not give them unless you want them. Now I don't want them because I want only in a row 10,000 values. Next, what is the start value? That is also optional. If you don't give anything, start value will be taken as 1. Then last argument is step. Step means what? Step is what should be the difference between the first value and the next value and the next value. What should be the gap it should maintain? By default, the gap is 1. So I don't give all other things. I will give only 10,000. Okay, I will close the bracket. Then I will enter. Now you see you have 10,000 up to 10,000 serial numbers. So this is the first one. How do you go to the last cell? Control Shift down arrow. You see 10,000. How can you come back to the top? Control Shift up arrow. You see, in a single stroke, we could generate serial numbers 1 to 10,000. How? Using the sequence function. Now let me tell you one thing. So this entire thing is generated with a single function, is it not? Now, what is this? This is called a dynamic array function. Dynamic array function. Though what we have generated is a range, it can also be called as a dynamic array. So for example, you can also have number of rows. How do you know whether the result what you are getting is because of a dynamic array or not? Simply whenever you have a blue background, you see you have a blue background all along this. Up to 10,000, you will have blue background only. Control Shift Delete. See up to this, suppose even if I select, say you have blue background. Okay. Control Shift, I will go to this. First value. This is a dynamic array. This is a dynamic array. One more thing what you should know about dynamic array is, say in the first cell only I have written this formula, sequence 10,000. What about second cell? If you go to second cell, you see this becomes inactive. This becomes inactive. It is active only in the first cell. You cannot change any other cell. You cannot change this value. That is the concept of dynamic array. These are also called as spill functions. They spill values, say from this cell to 10,000 cells. The values are spilled. Suppose if you want to change any value in between, suppose instead of 4, suppose I will say 5. What happens? You will get spill error. In the first cell, it is getting spill error. Why? Because in the first cell, what you have written is to generate 10,000 values continuously. But in between, these values are getting obstructed by another value which I have typed in the cell. Unless I remove this value, this will not work. So that is one of the functions of dynamic arrays. Dynamic arrays are another concept in Excel. Now there is one more interesting thing connected with the dynamic arrays. Suppose I want to replicate entire thing in some other cell. Suppose here I want to replicate this. I want to copy right from 1 to 10,000 in column E. How can I do that? I need not select all the values and paste here. Simply what I can do is I will write is equal to this cell, that is the first cell of the dynamic array, and I will use hash operator. Hash operator. You see what happens the moment when I am using C2, only first cell is getting selected. The moment I add hash array, what is happening? The entire range is getting. Now I enter. What happens? I will get all the numbers from 1 to 10,000. You can see here. How easily I can copy using the dynamic arrays. Okay. Now, this is one of the things that what we have to understand about dynamic arrays. There are so many dynamic arrays like sequence, unique, filter, sort. So many advanced functions are dynamic arrays in Microsoft 365, because the dynamic arrays itself is a separate topic on which I can take 2 hours class. So there is so much subject in dynamic arrays. Now, okay, what is conditional formatting? Now, I will select this entire thing. Now, I will go for conditional formatting. Just I will show you only one thing. I want to highlight. What is that I want to highlight? I want to highlight all the values less than something. Suppose I will say less than, let us say less than 25. How I want to highlight? I want to highlight those cells containing values less than 25 with the green fill. Okay. So, you see, one is getting, because it is dynamic array, you cannot apply conditional formatting to dynamic array. That is what you have to understand. If it is normal values, then you can apply for the entire range. So the conditional formatting also gives you a lot of things. So now I think almost 7:26. I will show you only some of the examples, and then what do I mean by magic of Excel, I will show you. Then I will, I'm sorry I could not complete all those things. So for example, I will go for directly AI formulas in Excel. AI is integrated now with Excel. Okay. AI is now integrated with Excel. Okay. Now I will go to AI formulas. Now, in order to have AI formulas in Excel, you should have some add-on. You can see here GPT for MS Excel. I think all of you are able to see on the top of the screen in the ribbon. In the ribbon at the end, after Claude, I have GPT for Excel. This is an add-on. You can get add-ons from here. You have add-ins, right? You can click add-ins. Once you click add-ins, you can search for add-ins. You search for add-ins, you say GPT, then you will find GPT for Excel. Okay. And so many things are there. GPT for Excel Word, GPT for Excel. If you click add, that will get added. So I have already added GPT for MS Excel. Now, if I want to use AI formulas, first I have to activate this GPT for MS Excel. Now I will click this. Now this is getting activated. Okay, now this is activated. Now what are the Excel formulas I have? So first formula what I have is AI fill. Excel has intelligence to fill the cells, and one of the formulas is AI fill. Say for example, here I have certain city names and I have an example for this city. Delhi is in India, San Francisco is USA, and I want for other cities also what are the countries in which these cities are situated. I want to take the help of AI. How can I do that? I will go here. Okay. I will use equal to. I will write AI. Now you see, once I write AI, I will get all AI functions. Now what I want to fill these cells. So I will select AI fill. I will click the tab. If I click the tab, what are the arguments? I have to give an example. I have to show how I want to fill this. So I will take this as example. When I give city, when I give country, I want it to be filled like this. So that is an example, comma. What are the things for which I need the same thing to be repeated? I want the same thing to be repeated for all these things, right? For all these data points. Now I will close this. Okay. I will click enter. So now you see it is working. Now you see it has given, of course, it said there is something wrong. I will delete that. I will again write that is equal to AI fill. AI fill I will select. Tab. An example is city, country. This is the example, comma. And what is it I want to fill? I want to fill all these things. Then I will enter. There is a spill error. Okay. Something is wrong here. Okay. No problem. AI fill. How you can use AI fill? You can also see here AI fill. AI fill function fills incomplete range by analyzing provided example to understand the pattern. Specify the example range with complete data, partial range to be filled, and optionally adjust the creativity level. Okay. So now I will use AI fill. AI. I will go for AI fill. I will select the tab. The example is city as well as the country, or let me take country, comma. I want for these things. Let me see whether it will work. No, it is not working. Why? I don't know. There is some problem. Let me go to some other thing. Okay. B8 to B20, B21 to B20.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me try here. Now I have a city, I have state and country. I want to repeat the same thing for other things. So here I will see AI dot fill tab. Now this is what my example is, and the same thing I want to repeat for this. Okay, I will enter. Now this is busy. Now again there is something wrong. I think my system is not working properly. There is something wrong with this. Okay, now I will show you. I'm sorry, this is not working properly. I will come back to that later if time permits. I don't know, time does not permit. Now, say for example, how AI can be used in Excel. So for example, here I have certain sentences. Ramu is playing cricket is one sentence. Her name is Premila is one sentence. Hey Shiva, come here is another sentence. I don't speak with Madhu is another sentence. In our college, Pradeep is the pet of all teachers. See, all these sentences are having some names, but these names are at different points. So Ramu is playing cricket. Ramu is at the beginning. Her name is Premila. Premila is at the end. Hey Shiva, come here. Shiva is at the middle. So the names are in different parts of the sentence. I want to extract only names. How can I extract only names? I will use the formula AI dot extract. Here I have AI dot extract. Okay, AI dot extract. I will press tab. Now, what is it I want to extract? I want to extract name from what? I want to extract name from here. I will press this. Busy. So Ram is playing cricket. Okay, have this should be different. I think again there is some problem. So A extract brackets. What is that value? Value is this, comma. What is that I want to extract? I want to extract name. I will enter. So it extract name Ramu. Same thing. I want to continue with others. I will drag. It's working busy. Not found, not found. Not found, not found. What is the problem? B5C4. I think these formulas are not working. Extract. Now, can anyone tell me why this is happening? Not found. I know why. What is the mistake? I know. Say here.
We are searching B5 in C4, sir.
Pardon, sir.
We are searching B5 in C4.
Yeah, that means
We
we
need
are
to
not.
search in B5
Yeah,
C5.
yeah. So here, this is a classic example of relative referencing and absolute referencing. Okay. So, for example, when I have used the AI extract function here, what is that I have used? I want to extract name here. From where I want to extract name here? From B4. This is B4. And what is that I want to extract? I want to extract name. Right? I want to extract name. That is C3. I have written C3. So I have written B4 C3. That is one cell to the left, one cell to the top. But when I came here, what happens? It becomes B5 C4. One cell to the left, one cell to the top means Ramu. It cannot understand what is Ramu. From each of these sentences, I want to extract name only. Right? So I want to log this name. I want to log this C3. This should be absolute reference. This should not be relative reference. So I will use function F4. When I use function F4, say this is giving Ramu. Now I will copy. When I copy, you see, it extracts all the names. Now you see how sometimes we get into errors because of absolute reference and relative references. This is a classic example. Sometimes it takes a lot of time for debugging. Why this is happening? Of course, why here not found? Actually, we should also get that. I don't know why it could not find here. It should find. So now you see, it could also find Madhu. So wherever the name is there, Excel has got intelligence. What is name? By the structure of the sentence, it can find out what is the name. Then we have, I think I will stop with this last thing. Suppose say we have a formula called AI translate. You can translate anything into any language. Suppose here I will write good morning. Have a nice day. I will write in English. Okay. Now, here already I have included different languages as a drop-down list. I have included as a drop-down list. How to prepare a drop-down list, I can tell you, but time is not there. Suppose say I want to convert this into Telugu. So I will select Telugu language. You see, what is that we have here? I have used the function AI translate. You can see on the formula bar, AI translate, what is to be translated, whatever is there in C5, whatever is there in C5, that is whatever is there here. Using what language? G7, using Telugu language, you translate it. I can write anything. Say here, instead of that, Excel is a wonderful data analysis package. Suppose I have written. Okay, I will go here. So now you see, Excel ఒక అద్భుతమైన డేటా విశ్లేషణ ప్యాకేజ్ is converting into Telugu. You can translate that. Suppose say you want to translate that into Spanish. Now, you see, Excel is, I don't know Spanish, but it is translated into Spanish. If you want to into Hindi, Excel एक अद्भुत डाटा विश्लेषण पैकेज है. You can translate into German, anything, Kannada. You can translate into Excel on the Adbhuta data Vishleshana package. You see how wonderful it is. This is using AI tools in Excel. Many people do not know this. And you can also ask AI some questions. That is called AI Ask. So for example, I want India population. So I want that to be in this cell. I will say is equal to AI.ask. Within brackets, what is the prompt I want? I want India population, that's all. I will close the cell. I will enter or I will click this. Now it is working. It will give me all the information. So I need a lot of space here. See, India's population is estimated so and so. Now what I can do is, okay, I will remove all these things. I can use wrap text. Okay, I can use wrap text here. So I'll get all the information about India's population here. Suppose instead of India's population, you want to know about American GDP. Here you want to ask AI ask C4. Acha, free trial ended. Choose a plan to continue. My trial has ended. That is trial has ended. That is what is the error. Otherwise, I could have shown you all the AI functions in Excel. Okay. So that is about AI functions in Excel. Now let me just show you only one or two, maybe some Spotlight Excel. Now you see, this is one infographic. I will close with this infographic. Suppose I have 4 employees in my organization: John, Mary, Lara, Wilson. I will enlarge to show you this data. See, John, Mary, Lara, Wilson. And this is the performance rating of each of the employee. John 78%, or Mary 92%, Lara 89%, Wilson 75%. Now I want to draw a picture. This is nothing but Excel chart actually. This is an Excel chart. But I have formatted the Excel chart in such a way that I can make it beautiful. infographic. Now for John, I have a male symbol. Mary, I have a female symbol. Lara, female symbol. Wilson, female symbol. Now, on the top of this, I have a search spotlight. What is the spotlight? Whoever has highest performance on their head, the spotlight comes. Because Mary has 92% performance rating, the spotlight is on Mary's head. Suppose instead of Mary, suppose Mary has got only 54%. Now you see who is having a highest performance rating? Lara. So spotlight shifts on to Lara. Suppose say I will say Wilson, I will change Wilson to 98%. Now the spotlight shifts to Wilson. Now is it not wonderful? Is it not amazing? Is it not a magic? What is happening? Dynamic chart. Suppose say John is 100%. Now it shifts to John. And you can also see the value also changes 100%. Suppose instead of 100%, it is only 23%. Now it is 98%. Wilson. You can see, you can prepare infographics like this using Excel. How to do them, I can teach, but it takes time. How to prepare them, I can show you, but it takes a lot of time. So for example, instead of simple graphs, you can have different types of graphs, like suppose say male female infographic. So now you see, suppose say you want to represent percentage of males and females. Here I wanted to teach you how to do this actually in this class, but it is already 7:45. But just I will show you what it can do. Say here I have 35% male, 65% female. Instead of simply representing them in terms of bars, I am using the icons. Suppose I will change this. I will change 50% males. Automatically, females also become 50%. You see, they are filled to the same level. Suppose males are 75%. Now you see, it is filled up to 75%, this is filled up to 25%. See, these are called dynamic infographics. Okay, so I think I have a lot of things to show you. I have calendars, I have searchlights, I have pivot charts, all those things. Okay, I will close here. Already I have taken a lot of time. As I told you, it is not easy to cover Excel. I have prepared a lot of charts, a lot of infographics, lookup functions. What is VLOOKUP? What is XLOOKUP? What is filter function? What is sort function? How you can use them in data analysis, and how you can use them in pivot tables, how to prepare dashboards. I told you Excel is an ocean. It cannot be covered in 1 hour. Already I have taken a lot of time. I am extremely sorry for that. I hope that I have incited some of the interest, at least in some of you, to learn some of the things about the Excel. And next time, if time permits, I will take only one simple topic. And if I get an opportunity, I will not try to cover all those things, the magic of entire Excel. I will take only one topic and then I will cover that, like infographics, something like that. So thank you very much for giving your time, and thank you very much for staying, even though it is very late. Once again, I thank all of you for your patience. And I'm sorry, my presentation is not coherent. I have gone here and there, as I told you, because I wanted to cover so many things which is not possible within a short time. So thank you once again for all the office bearers of AP IAS State Center, especially Professor Devakumar. Thank you all. I will stop here.
Excellent,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Really excellent and excited till the end of the session, sir. We learned a lot of techniques in your session, sir. Got exciting with your marvelous explanation while the session is going on, sir. We are heartfully thankful to you, sir.
Thank you.
On
Thank
behalf
you,
of
sir.
all the participants, we extend our sincere gratitude to you, sir, for delivering such an insightful and highly informative technical session, sir. Your clear explanations, practical examples, and depth of knowledge made even complex concepts easy to understand. The time and effort you invested in sharing your expertise are truly appreciated, sir. Your session has enhanced our understanding and inspired us to continue learning and applying these valuable concepts in our professional work, sir. Actually, in daily life, we are all need this Excel, sir. Actually, in estimating the buildings and all the civil structures, so Excel is the most useful tool, sir. That type of useful tool, you are taking this class, sir. We are thankful to our IEA and also to you, sir.
Convener, sir.
Thank you once again for your excellent presentation, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, there are so many other wonderful things like lambda function, where you can create your own functions, which is a wonderful feature of Excel. Many people do not know. You can have your own function. You can simplify complicated functions into a very simple function using lambda function. And then we have Power Query, one of the tools which nobody knows. Nobody knows means, of course, data analysts, they know. People who are regularly using Excel in their daily life, they know. But many of the normal users like us in academics and then offices, they don't know about Power Query, which is a very, very powerful tool in data analysis. So anyway, I'm thankful for your kind words, sir.
Sir, we are having all great people still to the end of. We are having Potlur Ravindra Babu Garu from Gudlavalli Engineering College Director Garu, and Devaprasad Garu, Chairman of Kakinada IEA, Surya Prasad Rao Garu, IET Chairman Andhra Pradesh, and so many other people are there. Kalyan Kumar, Head of Chemical Engineering, is available here. Raghu Babu, Head of Civil from SRIT, is here. Dr. AP Sivakumar, Controller of Exams, Chanamallu Srinivas Rao Garu is here, and Badam Sundarao Garu, popular architect from Kakinada, is also here. Sir, any one of you wanted to say the few words on this occasion?
Yes, sir. Any questions or otherwise any points? Next, we'll proceed with the next proceeding, sir. Yes, we'll close the session within 5 to 10 minutes.
Sir, Bhanumurthy sir, namaste sir.
Yeah, namaste, Andy. Namaste.
Sir, really, sir, your session is very useful and very
Sir, you will speak a little bit louder.
Sir, మీ వాల్యూమ్ చాలా తక్కువ ఉంది.
Hear me now? Hello? Please hear me now?
చెప్పండి సార్, చెప్పండి.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, actually this program is very useful and well structured, sir. Actually, we are expecting few more practical sections in future at any private engineering college, sir. It will be very helpful to all of us. Really, your examples and hands-on exercises will really help us to understand and apply these tools in engineering work, sir. We are expecting few more informative training sessions in future.
Thank you so much. Actually, I am also really excited. Actually, I want to share my knowledge to all the people, whatever I have acquired. As I told you, still I am learning a lot, but whatever I learned so far is making me more and more enthusiastic to learn more, because that is the kind of interest the subject can generate once you go into the nuances of the subject, once you understand the subtleties of Excel. There are say, not even 0.01% we use in our daily life. We don't know the capability of the Excel. We simply think that Excel is something like a calculator. It is not like that. It is one of the greatest data analysis tools that is available. If the opportunity comes, definitely I will do that.
This is Shivakumar.
Shivakumar, sir, please go ahead.
Yeah, Shiva.
Yeah.
Good evening, Shiva.
Yeah, good evening, sir. So we are very proud to have such a great teacher amongst us, sir. Because we keep listening you, but when it comes to a lecture, the way you take the things, the way you present, and it makes us embarrassing because at this age we are no Excel, but not this much. That's one greatest point from sir, where he keeps on learning and stands as a motivation to all of us. So I don't have words, sir. It's only thrilled. Very happy, sir. Very happy.
Thank you, Shiva, coming such nice words from a computer science professor. Really,
Yes, sir. Good embarrassment for us. We don't know all these things.
really, I'm honored, and then I feel very happy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We thank Dev sir for catching a right person for right topic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Ravindra Babu, sir, do you want to say anything, sir? Sundarao, sir? Kalyan, sir?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Dr. Surya Prasad,
IIT
Chairman IIT Vijayawada Center.
yes,
So,
sir.
I would like to thank the IEI, Special Chairman Dr. Devakumar Garu and his team for conducting such a wonderful lecture today. And as some other participants said, daily we are using Excel, but today we came to know the excellence of Excel due to the Professor Bhanumurthy Garu. He has explained and he has given so many examples. Very wonderful, sir. But as he said, the time is not sufficient to cover some more topics. Definitely, maybe this is not maybe the occasion, but I request Bhanumurthy Garu, if possible, on behalf of IETE, try to deliver one lecture, sir. We'll schedule and we'll request personally. I'll talk to you later, sir. But the thing is, today, excellent session. Once again, I thank Bhanumurthy Garu and the team of IEI for conducting such a wonderful lecture, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, Devakumar Garu.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Sir, this is Sanjay Sen. Can I speak, sir?
Yes, sir. Sanjay Sen, sir, from Jharkhand. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Sir, I'm sorry, I was very much interested, though I am 60 plus. I retired as the chief general manager. I was interested, but I bogged down in some meeting. So just now I came and I sent a message to Devkumar sir. Sorry, sir, I could not miss. Then I tried to join. Sir, Devkumar sir, can I see sir's presentation in YouTube or somewhere? I want to know
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir, you just send me a link. I want to know, I think, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sending me invitation. I was busy in ENDB meeting, sir. Just now it is over.
Okay, great, sir.
It started at 5:30. President III also present, so I could not open it before him.
So, Engineer sir is a manager at Meccan, sir. Very popular engineering industry. And, a senior council member of IIA National Council, sir.
So nice of you, sir. So nice of you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. And this all our lectures are being posted on our IIA Andhra Pradesh YouTube channel, sir. So
Okay.
I'll share link to you. And,
Sir, send me whenever I find time. I want to know something about Excel. I am still using, so I do not know all the thing.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
sir.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Ravindra
Okay,
Babu,
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Devkumar sir.
Sundarao, sir, please. Sir.
Sir, I am Dr. Shivanand Suryavanshi, immediate past chairman, South Gujarat Local Center, Surat.
Yeah, Surat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you, sir? Please. Thank you, sir, for joining.
It has been very wonderful session, sir. And I would like to invite Professor Bhanumurthy, if he is willing, to SVNIT people, also SVNIT students, PG students, doctorate students also.
NIT Surat is definitely will get opportunity, sir.
Sir, Surat, I visited long back, sir. I'm very thankful for your kind invitation. Actually, somewhere around 97, I attended one summer school in Surat.
Long back, sir.
Professor Katti was there at the time. Surat.
Yeah. I'm
So,
from civil department.
yeah, civil department, sir. So I'm very much thankful, sir. Definitely, if it is possible, I can come down, or otherwise I can take online lecture for your students also. It is not a problem.
Thank you very much, sir. And thank you all organizers, Institution of Engineers. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you. And we are having Krishna Jujare from Dr. Reddy Laboratories. Sir, do you want to say anything, sir?
They must be using a lot of Excel in their data analysis, I think.
Yes.
Sir, can I say something, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. Please, sir, go ahead.
Sir, Bhargul sir, good evening.
Good evening, Kalyan.
సార్ చాలా బాగుంది సార్ లెక్చర్. మీరు ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసుకోకుండానే ఇంత బాగా చెప్పారంటే ఇంకా ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసుకొని చెప్తే ఇంకా ఎలా ఉంటుందో.
That is the point, sir. From IA also, that is the point to be mentioned.
Actually, this is the first time I gave a presentation without any organization. Actually, normally I prepare a lot for presentation so that I want to make my presentation very attractive, very engrossing. I want people to feel fully attentive, and then I want to capture people into my presentation. That's why I struggle a lot for presentations, but because of my ill health, I could not do so much today. But I hope at least I'm happy that all of you are appreciating me. Thank you so much.
Sir, if you permit us, I would like to call you Magician Bhanumurthy, sir. Is it okay, sir? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Kalyan Kumar sir is the head of physical engineering.
Thank you, sir. I'm Krishna. Dev Kumar, thank you, first of all, sharing me the link. And Professor, it is excellent. As you said, in industry, finance department will use a lot of data to analyze. So when we present in those meetings, they will be playing with this Excel sheet.
Yes,
We were seeing that what these people are doing. Generally, in engineering projects and all, we prepare the data. Sometimes we struggle to do that, and we do there itself research, and we get some solution and we move forward. Whereas finance department will do many things on this, and your lecture is very excellent, sir. And I was very much impressed. This references, relative references, absolute references, and this array ranges, and excellent tips you have been given. Definitely, it helps us. I think I learnt a couple of things. Dev Kumar was also telling morning. He told me to join this without fail. So I really enjoyed, sir. Thank you very much for your great lecture. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Actually, there are so many other financial functions also exclusively in Excel. Actually,
Yes.
factors related to financial analysis are also there.
Yeah.
Actually, we are having more than 400 odd functions. Actually,
Okay.
we use only very few functions like some average, standard deviation. That's all. But
Yes, sir. That bar graph and pie charts, many things require. In the,
charts, you can create wonderful dashboards. You can create wonderful infographics. Say like actually, I have charts I have prepared like your civil rating. You know, it shows something like a dial. You
Correct.
have the civil rating. I have also such infographic I have already prepared. I have with me, but I don't have time to present that. How to prepare that? All those things I wanted to teach. You can prepare in Excel. You can prepare how to prepare. So there are many things, sir. Actually, data analysis. We have, say for example, we have sort function, we have filter function. So many functions which are advanced functions are there, which are very much useful in data analysis. And we have many lookup functions, especially which are used extensively by people who are in data analysis. And Power Query is one of the most powerful tools which Excel has got.
correct, sir.
Many people do not use Power Query because they do not know about that. Power Query can solve many of the problems very easily. It automates the work in Excel. Actually, you need not do the same work again and again. Once you do that, then automatically whatever you do, that will get updated.
Yes, sir.
So these kinds of automation is already built in into the Excel, but many people are not aware of that. So I'm very thankful to you, sir, for your kind words. Definitely, I will try.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dev Kumar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you all. If there are no questions, let me proceed for further proceedings of the program, sir.
No.
Sir, I'm Srinivas.
Minister,
Can I
sir.
say some few words? Sir?
Yes, sir. Please,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah, it is a wonderful session. Actually, I'll tell about my Excel experience. It is a wonderful tool, we know, but many of the engineers or other people are not knowing the powerfulness of Excel. Actually, I was worked in ISRO in the initial stage. I was ex-scientist there. In the initial stages, we have a problem of combustion dynamic issue was there. So that time the data is captured by sensors, but we don't have any tool like how to visualize it. Like then some discussions and other things happen with other people who are in the the experienced people. Then they are told saying some type of graphs can be generated. So that time we started using this Excel in that captured data is using FFT analysis. So that has given a very useful tool that those days in the 22 years back, 25 years back itself. But the limitation was those days that it can only access 65,000 rows, not 10,000 lakhs, 10 lakhs. Now this is an improved version. So we were limited by that, but somehow, that even with 65,000, we could able to see that combustion dynamics graph, final the graph based on the FFT functions and other things. As you explained, a lot of functions are there. And till today, that Excel is like engineering blood. I can say in our industry, oil and gas industry, everywhere, Excel, people who knows Excel tool can automate the work easily and they could able to perform well also. That's what my experience. And moreover, like this type of industrial connectivity with the academic connectivity, like which you have brought today, is very good. And like this type of knowledge or this can be one what I mean to say is this type of things should be introduced as a electives in the college level itself. Because why? Because many youngsters, when they came out from college, Excel or engineer, many of the other core engineering people, rather than means there are so many other Python, C language, all those things are available, but Excel they are underestimating it. But Excel is the main tool for all core engineering, and that's what I just want to say about my experience and interest on this Excel. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you. Yeah.
as you right now, as you mentioned, this is a required credit course for all the engineering students, sir.
Yes.
And at this point of connection, let me mention our university, VVIT University, has introduced in R25 regulation as a 2 credit course as Excel worksheets, sir. The title of the course is worksheets.
Okay.
Maybe
Very
that will
good.
be useful. Okay. So thank you for the session.
Yeah.
Sir, anybody, any points from any side? Otherwise, we will proceed the next proceeding, sir. Amunisha, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir. You can continue the session. Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Next proceeding.
Our special applause to our chief guest and speaker on behalf of our IEA, sir. Bhanumurthy, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next, a small felicitation to the chief guest and presentation of memento, sir.
So, on the gratitude of on behalf of IEA, please I kindly request, please accept online presentation of the memo, sir. Memento, we personally hand over it through our IEA honorable chairman, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. As I told you, this is an honor for me to speak to such eminent people who have a vast experience in the field of engineering. It is really an honor and privilege. Thank you so much.
We look forward to attending more such enriching sessions from your ending, sir. In future.
Definitely, sir, definitely. It is my pleasure.
Sir, thank you, sir. Now, vote of thanks by Professor Dr. A.V. Naresh Babu Garu, our honorable secretary, sir.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Naresh,
Sir.
Naresh Babu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm audible, sir?
Audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Respected distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Bhanumurthy, sir. Honorable Chairman, Professor Devakumar, sir. Our esteemed past chairman, Dr. Sriram Garu. Our convener, Engineer Muni Srinivas Garu. Distinguished state committee members. Respected senior IAA members, honored guests from various departments, dear colleagues from IAA APSA office, and vibrant Institute of Engineers student chapter friends. Good evening to everyone. it is my proud privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, I extend our sincere gratitude to our distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Banamurthy Garu, for sharing invaluable knowledge and expertise. Your thoughts, provoking insights, and address have enriched our understanding and added immense academic value to this program, sir. We are truly grateful for your time and encouragement, sir. At the beginning of the session, you have mentioned you are not organized due to ill health, but it was not impacted, sir. You started your presentation right from history of Excel, and then you thank your online gurus while learning this Excel sheet. And finally, you are given a hands-on session with the fundamentals ended with AI features and language transfer and employer performance analysis, sir. Within a short span of time, you have covered many topics, and we can imagine once if you concentrate as per your mentioning at the beginning of the lecture, so definitely we can expect many more, sir, and we will get back to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I extend my sincere gratitude to our chairman, sir, Professor Devakumar Saru, for his inspiring leadership, valuable guidance, and unwavering support in making this event a grand success. Also, my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed past chairman, Dr. Sriram Garu, whose vision, experience, and continued encouragement have always been a source of inspiration to all of us. I express my sincere appreciation to our convener, Engineer Muni Srinivas Garu, for his meticulous planning, dedicated efforts, excellent coordination in organizing this event, sir. I also extend my gratitude to our respected state committee members for gracing this occasion, their presence and their continuous support in strengthening the activities of IEA. A special note of thanks to our senior IEA members, whose wisdom, guidance, and encouragement continue to motivate the engineering fraternity, sir. I warmly thank all other distinguished guests from various departments for taking time out their busy schedules to be with us. Your presence has truly enriched this event, sir. And my sincere appreciation goes to a special note of IEA staff, Mr. Anil, Mr. Shekhar, and Sravanti, for their dedication efforts behind the scenes and for ensuring the smooth conduction of today's program, sir. I also thank all the participants, volunteers, and everyone who contributed directly or indirectly to make this event a grand success. Finally, thank you all for your valuable time and enthusiastic participation and continued support for the Institute of Engineering AP State Center, sir. Thank you, one and all. Having a pleasant evening. Sir, over to Muni Srinivas, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, next national anthem, sir.
Conclude the session with the national anthem, sir.
Okay.
Anil, I request you to play.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind. So, thank you, sir. Thank you all. Good day to you all, sir. Thank you, Banamurthy, sir. We will get back to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
all.
Thank you.
Program complete, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anil, you can conclude. You can stop sharing, Anil.
Okay, sir.
Okay.